Hi, this is James Bruni, the Soul Doctor, giving you your October market update. And before we go into that, just wanted to let you know this is a national kind of report. We can get a little bit regional, but if you want to get down to just your neighborhood, just shoot me a text to the number below and just put my home in the caption, and we will get you a monthly report down to your neighborhood. Pretty amazing technology. So we're going to talk about the news first. How does that relate to the housing market? So the big news, obviously, with the election season, everybody is talking about recession. So we're going to look at a little study of, on this first chart, there's a big poll of all the economists, and there's little variation to anybody saying there's not going to be a recession, but they were asking, when is it going to occur? So a bulk of them, over 58%, are saying near the end of 2020, and most of them say it's either going to start up to even possibly 2021. Nobody's predicting that's going to last much beyond that, but the good news too, they are all predicting a short recession, a year and a half at the most. So you might think as a realtor I'd be freaked out by that, but we're going to look at some interesting charts here. The first one, we're going to look at the projected home appreciation going forward, and both the Home Price Expectation Survey, the Mortgage Bankers Association, Zelman and Associates, Freddie Mac, Freddie Mae, and the National Association of Realtors, believe it or not, even though a recession is coming, they're predicting small housing gains around the 3% area. And you may wonder, how in the world could that be? The main reason is, if we look at the home price change during the last 5 recessions, you will notice 2008 was really, really bad. But 3 out of the last 5, home prices even went up. You may wonder, what is the difference there? The main reason is that in 2008, the recession was mostly mortgage related. And in 2001 and the 4 preceding ones weren't related to mortgages. So we're actually projecting that the coming recession is going to be closer to 2001. Home prices might not go up as much as 6.6%, but there is a 3% projection. So that's encouraging. So you may be wondering, how in the world are we going to have price appreciation? The next chart, we're going to look at mortgage rates. And as a lot of you noticed, last year rates started to hover up, and just recently they started to hover down, and they're projected to continue to trend down. The 30-year fixed mortgage this month is hovering around 3.6%. As a lot of people would say, that's very cheap money. Also, this is just a national map on the forecasted price change per state. As you can see, where I'm from in Michigan, they're saying the home prices could go up 7%. Last, you might wonder why things are trending in this direction. Frank Northath had an interesting quote here. He said, borrower equity rose to an all-time high in the first half of 2019 and has more than doubled since the housing recovery started. Combined with low mortgage rates, this rise in home equity supports spending on home improvements and may help the balance sheets of households who could take out home equity loans and consolidate their debt. So basically what he's saying is, with everybody's home equity going so high, they have more flexibility to move up in a home, move down in a home, and cash out, put some money in their pocket, and it's really helping fuel the economy. Now, closing, this is probably a touchy subject with every parent's heart. We're going to talk about millennials. And parents are wondering, when are they going to move out of my basement? The good news is most of them are starting to head that direction. This says 26% of millennials have expressed an interest in buying a home in the next 12 months. So that's 1 out of 4. So there is hope. So people are wondering, why are millennials finally making the jump into the housing market? Because rents are going so high. We'll look at the rent chart here. Rent has gone up to $1,000 a month on average. And what's crazy, if you look at the average mortgage payment on the homebuyer's typical mortgage payment chart, it's around $899 for a mortgage payment. So they could own a home and still save $100 compared to their rent on average. These are nationwide stats. Also, looking at the map here, here's a little spot on home equity gain, and the truth is millennials want to start to take advantage of buying a home, building up equity, and cashing out and building their dreams. And who can blame them? Last, I'm going to leave you with maybe the non-financial benefits of home ownership that millennials are considering when they were surveyed. 93% said owning a home made them happier. So millennials, they want to be happier. 88% agree that buying a home is the best decision they ever made. So they're hearing their parents tell them this advice: hey, it's time for you to settle down, get a home. They're hearing this good feedback, and they're like, maybe it's my time to jump on board. Last, 79% of homeowners believed owning a home has changed them for the better. And so millennials know this to be true. So that's kind of the overall market update for October. If you have any questions specifically about your region, your neighborhood, feel free to reach out to me. And once again, if you want a neighborhood report down to your house, your street, what's going on, we can get that out to you if you just text the number below and just put my home. Until then, we will see you back in November, and remember that the Soul Doctor is there not just to list your house, but to be your trusted provider for life. We'll talk to you later. Bye.